Now we'll be explaining our project, word search algorithm using OpenMP. Our group consists of 3 members, Smith Kaur, Harsh Mangrolia, and myself, Vadiraj Anand Rao. In this video, we'll be explaining the literature survey and what all ideas we uh, took motivation from to implement in our project. And then we'll also show the methodology decided to implement our project.
So the first research paper we have taken is an efficient bit parallel multi-patterns word searching algorithm through splitting the text. In this algorithm, the algorithm works in this way. The word we search, it splits all letters in tabular form and then find its tabular form and then finds the words from the document and then gives the output. Word matching problem was the biggest problem since the starting of the era, and this algorithm, WSA algorithm, is previously proposed algorithm, which is much faster than all algorithms. So there is one main drawback of this algorithm, which was it splits the number into tabular form, as I said, and then they search word in every table. So it takes more time. But algorithm WSF, which runs number of patterns in different times, and multi multi-pattern word searching algorithm, MPWSF, which runs all patterns in single time. So it is much faster than the other. In this paper, authors have extended the multi-patterns algorithm by using a technique of bit parallel and dictionary matching algorithm, which locates element of a finite set, which is a limited order, and a string within an input text, which is given by the user. There are 3 ways of handling multiple patterns in any bit parallel state, which are character of poison to search a set of patterns and concentration and patterns to form a single pattern. The idea of searching a certain pattern in details that implement of the algorithm requires 2 phases. It works in 2 phases, which is also called we divide it into 2 equal parts. For each part, we construct a table and use those table to run the algorithm. MPWSA, which is multi-pattern word search algorithm, which reduces the search time by implementing multiple patterns in a single time at the same time. So it is much faster than normal word search algorithm. This was the literature review of combining 2 algorithm, which is multi-pattern word searching algorithm and bit parallel algorithm. So it is much more efficient.
In the
Thank you.
second paper, the authors discuss an efficient parallel keyword search engine on knowledge graphs. So what happens here is in this paper, the authors devise a new approach to keyword search based on a concept introduced in the paper called central graph. So our aim was to get motivation from this algorithm and try and implement it in our project. So what happens here is the paper constructs the central graph model from 3 perspectives. So the central graph should contain hitting paths from all input keywords. Hence, it connects all of the keywords. For one keyword, a central graph contains all its hitting paths to the central node, meaning it allows multi-paths for every keyword. Also, these hitting paths are shortest in terms of hitting levels of the central node. The depth of the central graphs is bounded by the maximum hitting level of the respective central nodes, and thus central graphs with smaller depth tend to be more compact. So here basically the search is split up into 2 stages, the bottom-up search and top-down processing. So in this algorithm, it is two-staged. So it works in a fork and join manner, and that is where the parallel threading comes into play. So the threads are synchronized accordingly. The graph is stored in compressed parse row format. In the third paper, scalable parallel word search in a multi-core or multiprocessor systems is discussed. So in this paper, the authors have decided a parallel algorithm in order to carry a fast word search of biological words. Whereas the problem set that we have chosen, we are going to conduct a word search on a large number of files. So also we use this algorithm to see whether if it fits our problem set, and we try to draw motivation from this algorithm also. So this algorithm is constructed in order to scale well on the very best of multiprocessor systems for big inputs and big maximum word sizes. The pattern which is shown by sequential solutions to word search is a repetitive execution and the generation of huge amounts of output data to store and get the words determined by the algorithm. So there are three major goals of the algorithm proposed in this paper, which overcome certain drawbacks of the other parallelization techniques. First is to impose a high degree of cache locality. Second is to be lock-free or hugely reduce necessity of data access locking. And the third is to implement an even distribution of total processing load among the different number of threads. So in this paper, they implemented this algorithm on a dual processor quad core system with a total of 8 cores, and a comparison of the performance of parallel word search implementation with that of sequential implementation is carried out along with comparisons to other parallel techniques. And the results show that the algorithm discussed in the paper is far better than the other parallel strategy and achieves a high speed up.
So in the fourth paper, authors have discussed the fast and parallel keyword search over public key ciphertext for cloud-assisted IoTs, in which they merged cloud-assisted Internet of Things, which is quite popular model for because they merge the advantages of both normal cloud systems and normal IoT devices. So it maximizes the value of this data by sharing and analyzing them with the usage of cloud. And due to sensitivity of the collected data, the security of this data is one of the main requirements in practice. So the basic ideation for the this uh, model, it is which is hidden in chain relationship among searchable ciphertext, is the main obstacle to achieve in parallel search, which will be achieved by the authors in one instance they have created later in this paper. So authors have attempted to construct a new type of hidden relationship in this instance, such that the new one allows the server to disclose all the corresponding relationships in parallel when receiving a keyword search vector, which is that way they can increase the security of the system by preventing the trapdoor attacks. So they have constructed a new SPCHS instance. So the new instance generates keyword searchable ciphertext, uh, which are much more secure than the normal keywords that have same hidden relationship, and it allows one with the keyword search trapdoor to search. The organization of this instance will be manager like the new instance is probably secure based on the computational billionaire Diffel Hellman, which was who was the founder of this uh, SPCHS system. And in the random circle model, the assumptions of this model are shown in random circle model. Hence, it is the same security as XW15. But in other words, without any keyword search trapdoor, there would be no one knows the semantic information of keyword encrypted by those searchable ciphertexts. So no hidden relationship among those searchable ciphertexts will would be leaked. So main function in this. Uh, in this research paper, authors have also briefly explained some algorithms and their security issues and other things also. The algorithms explained here are like a system setup, structure initialization, structured encryption, trapdoor, structured search, etc., etc. And in addition to all about the algorithms, the concept of SPCHS also defines its consistency. The consistency defines the correctness of SPCHS. The adaptive attack game on SPCHS contains the following five phases. It is done in the five phases. The first stage is setup to set up the system and everything. Second one is query one, in which the first query is asked and analyzed, and then the challenge to understand the challenge in the query one and try to resolve it. And then if the another question or another query remains, then it goes to phase four, which is query two. And then it gets the answer from the query one and query two. They analyze and get the uh, generated output and for this system. They have also constructed their own SPCHS instance to show how the system works and proved its consistency and semantic security mathematically by giving the mathematical solutions. They were then after explaining the whole instance, they have also listed their applications of their own instance, which are like deploying devices, uploading data, and retrieving data. Uh, as a result of this system, they have compared different parameters like search performance of the system, encryption performance, and communication cost, which three are uh, major parameters of the any word search engine. And to summarize this paper, the uh, experimental comparisons uh, in this paper clearly shows that the new instance is considerably more efficient than XW15, which before had the same security as this model, but after doing the changes, it is more secure than XW15 in terms of time of cost to search also, and generate ciphertext. So communication cost to ciphertext generated ciphertext are transfer the ciphertext. Both are low. So in every way, this model is more efficient than XW15. So this model is more preferable.
In the fifth paper, which is a parallel variable neighborhood search approach for the obnoxious p-median problem. In this paper, the authors have tackled the obnoxious p-median problem and have used parallel algorithms in order to tackle this. So the main aim of reviewing this paper was to understand that parallelization, there is not only one way of parallelizations. There are multiple methods through which we can parallelize an algorithm. And then here it is also discussed as to determine which algorithm has what advantages. So here, if you will see, this is an NP-hard problem that can be formulated as an integer linear program. And in this paper, the authors propose the application of variable neighborhood search (VNS) method to work on this problem. So the first attempt to parallelize VNS, in particular, three different approaches are described: synchronous parallel VNS (SPVNS), replicated parallel VNS (RPVNS), and replicated shaking VNS (RSVNS). So the idea behind the first approach is to parallelize the local search method of sequential VNS, whereas the second approach explores wider portion of the solution space using a multi-start strategy. And the last variant follows a classical MS scheme, where the master executes the VNS and each slave executes the shake and local search methods. So the experimental results in this paper show that the proposed VNS outperforms previous methods of search. The fact is ultimately confirmed by conducting non-parametric statistical tests. So this is the review for the fifth paper. And then the sixth paper, it's a hybrid MPI OpenMP parallel programming on clusters of multi-core SMP nodes paper. So in this paper, the authors describe potentials and challenges of the dominant programming models on hierarchically structured hardware, pure MPI, pure OpenMP, and hybrid MPI plus OpenMP. So the authors discuss many cases where a hybrid programming model can truly give a better solution because of reduced communication needs and memory consumption or improved load balance. So again, for our project, we needed to decide what is the topology of our project or what is the structure of our project so that we can select a very suitable model for implementing our project. So the authors in this paper also help realize that machine topology has a very significant impact on the performance for all parallelization strategies, and that topology awareness should be built into all applications. Finally, the authors also give a outlook on possible standardization goals and extensions that could make hybrid programming easier to do with performance in mind. So in this paper, it first outlines the available programming models on hybrid and hierarchical parallel platforms, briefly describing their main strengths and weaknesses. And then it focuses on mismatch problems between parallel models and parallel hardware, some of which are insufficient topology awareness of parallel runtime environments, issues with intra-node message passing, and suboptimal network saturation. Then it even discusses additional complications that arise from necessity to optimize the OpenMP part of a hybrid code. The author then turned to the benefits that may be expected from employing hybrid parallelization. And lastly, the paper also discusses future developments in standardization, which would help address some of the problems which are discussed, like sequential execution. So here we are basically trying to choose a model for our project among, should we be using pure MPI, pure OpenMP, or we require a hybrid model.
So thank you. So in here we are using pure OpenMP for our word searching algorithm. So with the help of this research paper and C language, we first ordered this sequential search word search in a sequential manner. So I'm going to explain this code part. So in this code part, we have some files here. So that can contain, this is containing some sentence. This all file contains around 1,000 words. And since we are using these files, I have only small models we have for right now. For the final review, we are going to use a large amount of data. So for right now, we are using only 4 files. Here we are taking input from user to what which word they want to search, and here we are going to open every file and trying to find this given word. So in this display function, we are opening the file and taking it. We are reading word by word. So if the word and search word is same, then we are increasing the total counter. And in the last, we are getting the total number of given word present in respective files. So we are trying to do this in sequential manner. To parallelize it, we have to add we have to use OpenMP and Pragma. So we are using that and trying to parallelize it. So this is the basic algorithm. And for the final review, we are going to increase the performance of this algorithm and trying to analyze this performance via some tools. So now I'm going to show the output for this file. So now if we are going for sequential manner and compile that. So now it's compiled. So here we are giving this as a word for searching in 4 files. So here we can see it took 0.0919 second to search, and we have 4 number of this in file 1 and 7 in file 2, 4 in 3 and 7 in file 4. So if we are doing in parallel, then time should be less. Since we are using a small amount of data, then time difference will not be large. it will be small. So we are using same word, this, and here you can see the time taken by a spiral algorithm is less than the sequential algorithm, but difference is not much. This difference will be come when we have large amount of data, and we have to also see here that here the number of threads is 2. If we are increasing the number of threads is equal to 4, then this might will increase or decrease depending upon time taken in fork and join. So if we are taking large amount of threads like 100 or 200, then it will be consuming more time because of the fork and join system. So we have to find the optimal number of thread to find the given search, given word, and in minimum amount of time.